Hey guys, this is Josiah, aka Mauler67, and I'm here with my good friend.
This is Sixto, also known as Bladed SK.
And guys, today we have the start of our new series that we're doing called The Game Warden. And essentially what we're going to do, it's going to be a really fun time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. One of us will be a quote-unquote the Warden, who gets to pick a game for the other to play. And it may change, but the main problem, or the main thing we want to have, is that the game means something to you in some way. So this episode, what we have is good old-fashioned Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a game that I hold really dear. It was my first introduction to the Final Fantasy series, and I know a lot of you who see this will be like, oh, that's your first Final Fantasy. It doesn't even play like other Final Fantasies. Believe me, I know now. But we're going to play the War of the Lions, which is the PSP port. I'm excited because I know me and Sixto both likes to do voices, even though one of us is obviously better than the other.
Josiah, you clearly have the skills here. I thank you for pointing it out, though, that I'm mediocre, but I appreciate it.
Ouch. Okay. But no, we'll go ahead and get started. This is Six's completely first time playing the game, so he'll have no clue what's going on.
So
I've completely played the game.
In fact, I was so scared to hit new game because I had no idea what was going to happen next. We didn't even pretend to play this, so I guess we'll just start now. See, good thing I didn't do that because there was going to be a cutscene.
Yeah, actual cutscene. Well, it's more of like a speech bubble. Go ahead, dude.
Okay. I am Razelam, student of the Ivales. I'm sure I'm saying that all wrong. Middle age.
Who cares?
Whoops.
Yeah, so you get to pick your name now. Now, this is the main character's name. I don't know if you want to go. Yeah, you want to completely erase the name.
Yeah.
Cool. Because this will be all about the main character. What are you trying to do?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. I think that wrong button. I'm gonna come up with a random name.
Piv.
That's
Private.
I wanted a U, not a V.
I'm now as you're putting in the name of just randomness, I'm just thinking to myself what it could be. So when you're at put, I'm just like, are you gonna put Punten? Like, what are you doing, man?
Petrofit.
Petrofit. All right, cool.
Petrofit.
Cool. Let's go.
What do I do?
Start.
Okay, cool.
And then put in your birthday. So this actually has some variance on your character.
Really?
Because so the game is very focused on zodiac signs.
Really?
Yeah. And depending on your zodiac sign, it may have another. If you're good against another zodiac sign, you may do a little more damage. It's nothing really too much to worry about, but to know it's there is awesome. And now we get to see the narrator of this game, which I really like this about Tactics, was that the game was taking place in their time, but you're seeing it through his eyes. He's finding old manuscripts about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why it all looks kind of like water painted sketch style, because this was it's essentially from a book.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Zodiac Braves. I'm so excited, dude. You don't even know, man.
I don't know. This is why we're playing it. Wow.
I would love to see a movie just all in this style. I would love it.
Well, there is technically a movie in that painter-esque style, which is the Van Gogh movie, where every frame.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, Van Gogh movie where Van Gogh, the style that he has,
yeah, the
Starry Night, the Starry Night kind of esque style.
Yeah.
A group of 100 different artists, I think, hand painted each frame of that movie.
Dang, dude! Mad props.
I have to show you a trailer later on about that.
Look how cool it is, dude! It's it's shaded and colored. I just think it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's saying something that this game is one on the PSP, and it just looks gorgeous regardless.
Yeah.
And two, that it easily can stand the test of time. As a game, it's beautiful.
Well, okay. First off, I will say this is a cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not the actual game. How you were saying, I'm this isn't the actual game.
No.
If this was the game.
I mean, the actual. No. I was aware it was a cutscene.
Okay.
But I was saying, even the cutscene. There's some games that have cutscenes that don't ever really last for a long time?
So first off, I'm going to break your hopes and dream right here. These cutscenes were not in the original game.
They were not.
These were added into the PSP, which was, in my personal opinion, a great thing that they did because it really kind of adds certain.
That surprises me even more because this is stellar. Like for it not to be in the PlayStation, like something that was considerably powerful compared to like this. Like this is beautiful.
I just really like the style of it. They did have they had like 2 cutscenes in the original game, but it was done with like 3D models, and their models were not very good.
Yeah,
like it was pretty bad.
So I'm guessing they did this like pre-rendered cutscene because of the limitations of the actual game, like the PSP.
Yeah.
Okay.
That scared you for a second.
Yeah, because I was just like, no.
Oh wait. This is the woman. You want to do her voice?
The woman?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh,
you messed up. Oh, I want to do her. Leia Velia, it's time.
I'll not be any longer, I guess.
I like how you say her name. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty.
Raise hate with the good ladies, Royal Highness, you must hurry.
There's little boys I have to get to. Oh no. Still in here, are you? I've been the better part of an hour. Oh, it's been the better part of an hour. Good luck with that name.
That's you.
Oh, crud.
Good luck with that name.
Gagarian, you forgot yourself, sir. And you are in the presence of the princess.
Which is me.
Can you guess which one you are? Mayhap bow before with less offend.
Is it the purple dude?
No, shut up, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. Oh man, I'm talking to myself for a little bit. I see even the noble order of the Northern Skies. Why'd you say that, dude? Northern Skies cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
The reason why I say that is because I like doing voice work, and that's all I do.
A guard captain in these reigns sown hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in the employment of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Man, I freaking hate this guy. Govern your tongue.
I like how it's just like, enough. Let us be on.
just saying, like, I like how it's enough.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
So soft-spoken women and like gruff guys.
The father the father watch over you, child. And you, Alda.
And door gets locked, place gets set on fire. End of game. GG.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a different night altogether.
Yeah. Female.
Milady. Is it a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl. So one thing you have to understand is I call them like the no-name knights or the no-name characters. They all look the same.
Okay.
And this is one problem that people had with this game is that most of the characters in the game are blonde-haired white people.
Okay.
Now, this game was based off of like European at that time, so it kind of makes sense. You can kind of give it some leeway, but at the same time, you're like, why is everyone blonde hair, white people?
Limitations.
Limitations.
I'm just, milady, the enemy's upon us. I'm sure she's a woman. Galatin's men. Oh, Goltana. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that.
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it? Protrofet. Man, I'm gonna have a hard time saying that.
Just say putrefet.
Putrefet. Freaking smell, man. You're ever getting paid to do a job. That's totally you, dude. I'm not going to use that voice.
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then, the battle. Tra-la-la. Like, Captain Underpants. Tra-la-la.
Tra-la-la. Deliver us, oh Lord.
So that's one thing that they did from the PSP from the PlayStation to PSP. Originally, they didn't really make it like "Oh Lord" and stuff like that. They kept it away from that, and they did like a church thing called Saint Ajora. In this game, they really kind of turned it more into like the Catholic religion. They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Altana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war?
That sounds like a Queen song.
You there, wench. You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to your pretty face of yours. Head on assault. These swords are got time, Lockwit's one and all.
I like how that guy has like a southern accent.
I'm kind of like, in my head, I'm kind of like, I should just start giving them accents of different places. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Grafgarian. Mayhaps you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, putrid, with me. I can't.
Putrefed, I guess.
So I called him Lad. Did it say Lad or did it say Rad? I'm not sure.
Lad, yeah.
Said Lad? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Now you'll be introduced to the basics of the game. And by basics, I mean they're just going to have the two knights go before you.
Okay.
Kill them all! Leave no man standing! Yeehaw! South of Razgian.
I'm glad that they're merciful.
You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad?
At least I'm not the only one.
Kill them here and they'll be played into Galtana's hand. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. You can't argue with that. So, for instance, I told you about how there's like knights versus everything.
Yeah.
That guy is a Fell Knight, which is essentially like the Dark Knight of the game.
Whoa.
Explains his kind of more darker demeanor and evil mindset.
Right.
She is a Holy Knight. Thus her more. And she'll definitely go. Oh, no, it's your go. So, you have four things technically you can do. So you can move, you can act, and you can wait.
Okay.
Down here you see your CT.
Yeah.
That is like, that bar has to completely refill in order for you to go next. If you don't move but only act, it'll only use half of your CT. If you move and don't act, it will only use half. So if you move and act at the same time, you'll have to wait longer to go again.
Wow, that's similar to Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy VII, where like your turns are actually just time limits rather than like waiting.
Yep.
Okay.
And so there are stats there. Wow, your stats suck. So you see at the bottom right where it says bravery and faith.
Yeah.
So the thing I love about this game is your faith identifies how strong your magic is and how strong magic is against you. Mm-hmm. If you believe in magic, it'll do more damage, but you'll also heal yourself more and you'll do more damage. If you have no faith, magic can't do any damage to you.
Really?
If you have zero faith, it does nothing to you.
That's a really funny perspective.
It's great.
So
that's how far you can move. It's like move here. Now you can't take back your movement once you do it.
Right. Like a chess piece kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of have to plan beforehand. It's not like Fire Emblem where you move and you attack at the same time. So you have to kind of think out. So now you can go to actions and see, like you always kind of want to see what your character has in the beginning. So attack, you only attack in 4 squares because you're a regular squire. But click that real fast, click action, go metal. So these are abilities for it. So focus ups your strength. Right. It's a good way. Honestly, I'll tell you this now. That's a great ability to get on your people for when you're not able to do anything on that turn. You can focus, get your experience and your job level. Rush, you just rush into someone, and then chant is you heal someone by sacrificing your own HP.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of like
focus.
Figure out. Yeah, focus is always a great thing, and pretty much I'm just letting you kind of helping you out because this is the tutorial. That is the only character you'll get control this whole time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Everyone else will just focus themselves. Okay. You may be able to do it.
So what's this?
Okay. So what this is your direction, is your facing. If an enemy attacks you from behind, they almost have a 100% chance to hit. Okay. If they hit you from the side, it's a little less. On frontwards, no chance type deal.
Right.
So you want to kind of always be facing the enemy.
Right.
Go girl. Also, I'm biased when it comes to her. I love her. She's my favorite character.
I like the little
the Wilhelm scream.
What is the 6H thing? Like the top right.
Oh, that's height. So she is 8 heights from the lowest point on the map.
Okay.
Now, certain abilities can't hit people from a certain type. Ooh. So what a knight class ability does is they can rent, which means destroy.
Mm-hmm.
He destroys pieces of armor on people versus just killing them naturally.
Right. So it takes like less time to like completely destroy them.
Well, here's the thing. Armor does not increase defense in this game.
Really?
It gives you more HP. So if you destroy their armor, it lowers their max HP amount.
That's
Knights have their armor gives you like double the amount of armor than normal people.
Oh.
And I'm going to say this now. The aim abilities suck. Don't use them.
Okay.
Because one thing you have to know is when someone charges, if someone attacks them, it does more damage to that person.
Right.
So if you're sitting there charging for a while, like, oh, this is going to do a lot of damage, and some dude comes up to you and punches you and kill you, useless.
Right.
And honestly, aim is not that good of an ability. Graphic, oh, you ain't got a job level. Woohoo! Yeah, there you go, kids. So you notice, like, those knights got to go again.
Right.
Before you did because they didn't attack that turn. But now I think you'll probably go. Yeah, see, I have psychic. Do what you will. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay, this is what you should do.
Ooh, but he's gonna. So there's a chance he can defend.
Yeah, if you go ahead and press attack, and hover over him, and select him.
Oh, sorry. This is not as intuitive as I'd like it to be.
Press A. Or press X. So you see right there, it says 70%.
Yeah.
That's your percentage of hitting, and that's how much damage you'll do.
Okay.
So, like, if you would move and attack him, you'll still probably do only 49 damage, but that will increase to, like, maybe 90 or 100. Because he probably has a shield on him.
Okay. So I'm Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that moves the camera.
Right.
I think the other analog stick makes it that... Nope, it doesn't. Okay.
Okay, so... They're down there.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just like... Are they just bow and arrows?
Yeah, so the two guys on the right are archers. They'll just attack you.
Can you turn around after you move?
Yeah. Your character will face any natural way it moves, and then if you attack, he can attack in all 4 directions.
Oh.
So you can, like, go attack, you can attack him, aim him. See, 100% now. You just stabbed the guy in the back of the head, and he's just like, whatever. Now you can change where you look. So these characters normally aim for, like, the worst, the most threatening people, but they never aim for the best person to aim for.
Right.
Always aim for the healer. It's like anytime you play a game, that green guy right there, he's the healer. See how he's weak, and they're just like, forget about him. He can heal himself.
Oh, okay.
And he can bring the other guy back to life.
You mean, like...
The guy who's, like, kneeling?
Bootleg Link?
Yeah, bootleg Link.
Oh, well, they die.
Okay, so, first off, you see those little stars above their head?
Yeah.
They're just knocked out. Storyline fights where the main character is, see, he's healing himself. Now, that's a chemist. Chemists use potions to heal.
Okay.
They also gain a cool ability to throw items at people instead of... Normally, whenever you heal someone or use an item, you can only use it 1 square for you, but chemists can throw it. Right. So it makes them a little better. Oh, no. But in storyline, when someone gets knocked out, you'll see those stars.
Right.
All that means is that they can't die.
Okay.
If someone gets knocked out, they don't die, but you'll see a little counter appear above their head, and it'll say 3. So, whenever the turn counters go around, if it hits 0, they'll turn to a crystal or a loot item box. If it's a crystal, they're dead forever, and you can walk onto the crystal and choose one of 2 options. Either 1, learn an ability from them, or 2, heal your HP and MP full.
If I go in front of him, he's just kind of...
Well, that's your friend right there.
No. I'm saying, like, in front of the actual knight.
Yeah, you'd have a lower chance of hitting him.
I wish I could just move the body.
just shove it, like, with a little broom. Just, nothing to see here. Both of them, you'd have to attack them from the front. You can't attack them from the side. So it's kind of like pick your poison where you want to go.
I'll just go here. Seems like the bigger threat, really.
All right. Yeah, that guy is definitely more the bigger threat. Beam in the face.
That's 70%, but that's still.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get it. Nope.
Wonderful.
He like showed you up. He like moved. And you're like, I can't touch this.
Yeah, he just like he doesn't even block. He just.
This guy's dead. Like I said before, these abilities are 100% accurate. He taken that to the face. Now you notice it's not as much damage as what you did.
Oh, look at this guy.
Ah, yeah. See, oh, he's breaking your armor. So now you'll see your HP total has dropped. If you ever get to that, because he'll probably won't survive till then, because he's about to take 24. Oh, like a boss!
Or like blocks it, because...
And he just blocks this ability and proves me wrong on that. So the thing about this ability, why Fell Knights are so good, it does the damage.
And they heal them.
And it heals them. Yeah. That's amazing. And in the PSP port, they make it that you can become a Dark Knight.
Yay.
Anyone can. But it's really, really hard to.
I'm going to just stab you in the back again. Just because, like, you tried it, and then, like... Yeah, I don't like you. So,
Allah Akbar.
So, yeah.
Dead. Okay, so you see where you got 20 experience and 16 JP?
Yeah.
JP are job points.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch this. I love these cutscenes.
Oh, they have
The princess.
acting.
Yeah. During these cutscenes, they have acting, but these don't show up very often.
And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Domestic violence. Domestic violence.
Forgive me.
No.
It is your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
I love that scene.
I love that he's just like, it's not my fault you're a princess. I mean, it's not your fault either, but
Yeah,
I'm going to just knock you out anyway.
That's what he says. He's like, it's not me who wronged you.
It's the fact that you're born a princess.
Yeah, it's your birth. You'll find out.
Is it truly him?
Oh.
Truly him? Does he know this man?
Who's this him that we're speaking of? It's not church hymns, or is it?
No, it's the bad guy from Powerpuff Girls. Ooh,
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Him. It's just the name. They always just referred it to him. Never gave him a name.
He lives? But why does he fight under the banner of Duke Goltana?
Oh.
So he knows the person, and he's fighting for Duke Goltana.
Duke Goltana.
Goltana.
Goltana. Records of the Herald de Lita first appeared 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front stripped of livelihood, their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young travelers, adventurers of mage, who stepped forward to counter the threat of such the city of
The city of Garland, and you know what? Get on with it.
chapter. Like the game is just like, oh, this cutscene's getting too long.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this now. The original PSP version, it would actually go layer by layer. Go.
Really? Oh, that would be
It was
horrible.
dreadful. I think the first time I went through it, I saved the game and created a whole new save file. Like, I just copied that save file.
Yeah.
So if I ever wanted to play the game, I just skipped that. Another Wayne was struck last night on his way to Agros.
The Corpse Brigade again? I wonder where it all leads. Delita, what do you make of this?
I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but...
I'm listening.
think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Lard? Why?
I don't know, he wants ice cream. Who knows? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry, too.
I thought he liked fats. I thought his name was Duke Lard at first, but I was wrong. The first I've heard of this. That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Evil East is in turmoil. The Order is supposed to keep things under control, but the fact is they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us?
Alright, men. Everybody, form up!
I'm an old man.
Oh, my leg! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for these Knights Apprentices. As I'm sure you've already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galeen is on the rise. Among them, the Quartz Brigade, a lots of grudge against the crown.
I think
Rogues.
seditious.
I'll trust you on that. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake the operation to eliminate the brigade, an operation of grand scale.
I like how you're going for like the general sound.
I'm trying to, but like it's changing and my voice is hurting. It's like, please stop. We will not be acting low. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellence Duke Large Royal Guard, stationed at Agros.
If it hurts, man, you can change
This
it.
will leave Agros Castle unmanned. Your task will be to proceed there, support us from the rear by bolstering their defense.
Oh my gosh, the cost of entertainment.
What is it, girl? Speak up. You're mute.
Can't you
Like,
see
what am
that?
I going to say? It's time to take up arms as upon you, young apprentices.
Oh, we're all apprentices.
I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flee here to Garland, seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You young princes will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourself at once. Dismissed.
Like all of us is just like, okay, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and save, make a new file and everything.
Yeah.
It will ask you. Okay, so this is the before fight scene. And so you see over here where it says positions 5, remaining 4.
Yeah.
That is the number of people you get to put on that.
Ooh.
Press right trigger.
Oh, right trigger.
Yeah. Now this is another person. Now you can also press square, which is the X button on this.
Right.
That will show you the stats of the person.
Okay.
So, quick rundown. Attack. You see that 4 next to sword. That's your attack. Then your magic. Your move is how many spaces you move. Jump is how many jumps. It's pretty much explanatory.
Right.
Now the speed is how fast your CT regenerates.
Right.
The higher it is, the faster it regenerates. You won't see higher than 6 normally.
So should I just use all of them?
I think you'll lose one or two people from joining the fight, which is fine. So just press circle. Yeah. You'll want to have a chemist, because that's like the healer.
Yeah.
And then the other ones they're all squires.
Right.
They're either squires or chemists, so they're kind of like... Now, I'll tell you this. This game was not a pioneer of, what is that called? Individuality. All girls have lower attack than guys. But the girls have higher magical damage.
Okay.
But for this fight, they only use physical attack, so it's more good to use the guys. And all the guys look like that. So we have Bayard.
Bayard.
Bayard. I still like Bayard better.
Bayard is actually a weapon.
Oh, really?
I think so.
You can get Kath, Peronella, or Cecilia.
So would it be better to have a female chemist or a...
No, chemists don't use any skills or it's items. that they
okay.
use. And having one chemist is kind of good. Now, the one thing I will say is go over to the squire that you have. Click that one. Click A. Now go to the chemist and click him. And I'll switch him. You want to have your chemist in the back so he doesn't get bomb rushed.
So this is just like the position of like
where
how
they're
we're gonna
going
be laid
here
out.
on that.
Okay.
Yep. Right, and go ahead and press start. Yeah.
Okay, so this is it.
Yeah. See how it says positions 5 and it's like remaining none?
Yeah.
Press start. And that's your team. Dismissed. Let's go do this. Let's go do this next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Come visit us next time for Sixto's first time actually controlling his whole
Yeah.
residence.
So who knows? I'll definitely suck. I guess we do now.
I'll see people die. All right, see you next time.
See ya.